I've won and lost against the best. This old road's been a hell of a test. I'm still driving, I ain't slowing down. There's rules I'd love to break and bend, mistakes I've made again and again. But I tell you this, my friends, I'm still around. I hit it hard, man, so far, man. No laying up, no holding back. Ain't afraid of nothing, it's a natural fact. I hit it long, man, till it's gone, man. Keep taking chances, living large. I hit it hard.
The place is, I think everybody in the area by now is familiar. I know their theme is, the hidden gem of Northwest Indiana is a place called Sandy Pines Golf Club. It's down in DeMott, Indiana. It's a beautiful course. Everybody loves it. It kind of gives you a feel of like being in Georgia or the Carolinas with the tall pines. They've done an unbelievable job down there in recent years, even after the initial renovation and rebuild that they did. We're going to be talking to a young lady by the name of Lauren Williams. She's the new director of golf down there, and kind of ask her what's going on down at Sandy Pines and what we can look forward to in 2021.
Yeah, let's get her on the horn.
Hello.
Hello, Lauren.
Hi, yes.
Hi, this is Michael with Michael Hanger, Average Goats here. I got Joel and Mike Papanaw. Pappy.
Hello, guys. Yeah.
Hey, Lauren. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. We just
Thanks for having me.
yeah, absolutely. And congratulations again on the new director of golf role for you there at Sandy Pines.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
I don't blame you. So we just wanted to ask you a few questions about the course, the role, and what can we look forward to down there in 2021. So
Yeah, absolutely.
go ahead, Pappy.
Hey, Lauren, thanks for joining with us. First question was late last fall, I was able to sneak down there and play, and I saw you guys had redone the 6th tee box and done like a champion-style tier tee, dug that one pond out bigger probably to get some fill to build those tee boxes, and
Yeah.
I was made aware that you guys were going to, I believe, make some changes to your 4th green as well, and I was wondering if you could just kind of go over what everything's been done, kind of change up the course the last several months of last season and this season, and what everybody can expect when they come down to Sandy Pines this year.
Sure. So they actually did quite a bit of work through the holes 4, 5, and 6. I'm still working on it now. So Greg Hanstra and our superintendent, Carrie Jeffries, have really done a great job redesigning those holes. On hole 4, I'll just kind of start there and work through those holes. So on hole 4, they're still, like I said, in the process of redoing that green. So it's going to be a little bit more of a kidney shape, similar to the green 12 that you'll see at Pebble Beach. And they've taken the traps out of the sides on that green. There were some smaller traps on the left and the right-hand side, and those are going to be more of a collection area, and it's elevated. That green is kind of flat, and that's going to be up elevated, 5, 6 feet up, have a couple, like a 2-tier feel to it. Like I said, that nice kidney shape. So it's going to test the short game a little bit, but that water used to come out in front of the green a little farther. That's not going to come out quite as far. So they're working on hopefully having that fully opened by May 1st. Right now, we still have a temporary green out there, but it's looking really good. They've been laying sod and working hard all week long. So we're excited about that. And then when you move on to hole 5, which they did finish this last year, you'll notice around the green, they extended it about 30 yards behind the back of the green. There didn't used to be a whole lot back there other than cart paths, so they kind of pushed that cart path back and put some more of that runoff area on the back side of that green. And then the fairway bunker that used to come out into the middle of the fairway, they've actually taken some of that out on the front part of that bunker, but it'll still come into play off of your shot on the tee. So it looks really nice there as well. And then hole 6, like you mentioned, they added the 2 additional elevated tee areas. They did a lot of tree trimming this fall through that whole area. But they also did end up, I don't know if you mentioned, but they put in a new green on 6 as well. So we have 2 new greens, and this one is expected to open on April 10th. So they were able to finish that last fall. So the layup shots are going to be anywhere from 180 to 220 yards off those new tee boxes. And the green, that green before, you know, it had a lot of slope to it, but we didn't have a lot of pin position options. So now it's got 3 different levels on that green. And they took some traps out and, again, put in more of a collection area off to the left, and there's still the 1 trap on the right-hand side. So kind of a risk-reward hole off of the tee, depending on if you're a long ball hitter or not. And then I'll throw in one more change that they've made that looks really nice. They took the cart path out around 8 green and pushed it back a little bit. It kind of came into play around the green, so they've taken that back around the trees, and it looks really nice. So those are the biggest changes, and we're pretty excited about all of those.
That's a lot of changes. It sounds like
It
that's
is.
good off season.
I've never had much
Yeah.
reward on hole 6 going for the green.
That's a tough
No.
one. What's that going to be from the back tee station now? If you want to try to go for it.
Man, I think they were going to get a fresh measurement on that. It's still not very far off of the tee.
Or just the
Andy was saying
angle.
it was going to be about 250 off the tee to be able to get to the front of the green. But they were going to go out and get a fresh measurement on it for the updated scorecard. So.
Okay.
So just going back to that green on 6, the changes, you said it's 3 tiers. Where have they added then some green space or kind of moved it around?
Yeah, so with taking the bunker off on the left-hand side, they've added some green space there, and then it comes down into that collection area comes up to the front a little bit more.
So is the back
But-
right where it was pitched real steep where the ball would roll back down, is that still there, or did that get flattened out for
No,
like another tier?
it's completely reshaped, yeah. And I think the problem was, like you said, you hit that back right spot. You couldn't do anything back there. The ball just funneled all the way down to that front left side, no
Yeah.
matter where you hit that green.
Made me
So
feel
it's
good,
gonna
like I
be-
could
they're
spin a
gonna have
golf
a lot-
ball.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot more options with pin position. It's still going to be a challenging green. They didn't want to take that aspect away from it, but
Well, if
at
you
least
ever
be able to
played,
use more of that area.
Michael, you wouldn't feel the same way if you ever played in the Bring Your Best in the fall down there, because they would like to put that pin back right,
Ugh.
and you'd putt up to it, and it would come back to you. You'd putt up to it, but you'd get the hang of it, so you just go past the hole, maybe get it on the way back if you didn't make it on the way
Give
up.
yourself 2
Right, 2 for the price of 1.
I've seen some people do that before playing in scrambles. Aim for it, let it come back.
Yeah. So, like, looking forward to the 2021 season, what do you see for, any big challenges heading your way with the new position and everything that's going on down at Sandy Pines?
I think with anything, there's going to be any change. There's going to be growing pains for us. But we have had so much support. This will be my 12th year at Sandy Pines, so I'm very familiar with the community, the members, even our guests, and we've just felt tremendous support. People are really excited. I have my other co-director. There's 2 of us in the position, Andy Simpson, and we just work really well together. He's in here regripping clubs and making sure everything's running smoothly, and we just, like I said, we have a really good balance. We're bringing in a bag drop, which is new for us. I think that might be our biggest challenge up front, just getting the hang of that, training the staff properly, getting people used to that when they come here. But we're looking at that as an added service, for our guests and just moving it up a level.
Well, very exciting bag drop. Everybody needs to know that there's a gratuity with that. Don't be, cheap
don't just drop
Northwest
it off.
Indiana region people.
Yeah. Speaking of bag drop, and just curious, Lauren, what's in your bag for this coming golf season?
Oh goodness, we've been meeting with all these reps, and I've got some old clubs. I'm still hitting my Nikes.
Oh, my
Oh, you
God.
can't blame me though. I'm
Yeah,
a huge
that-
Nike fan.
Time.
Slingshots?
No,
No, they're not. No, they're
Gotta
the combos.
Pro combos or
But-
VR pros.
Yeah.
great
And
set of
then,
irons. I don't blame
we
you.
had I've had them for so long, it's hard to think. But we had the Bettinardi rep here this morning, and I was embarrassed to tell him my $39 Ray Cook putter, and he's like, "You got to come up. You got to come up and see us and get fit for
Oh,
a putter."
Dane Brown will be there in a hurry if
Yeah.
he knows you got Bettinardi's.
Might be able to just go to his house and get
Yeah.
fitted.
So he's gonna come back. Our Bettinardi rep, he's gonna come back and do a fitting day here on June 25th. So we're gonna have Callaway here doing his fitting day in April. We've got Mizuno set up for May. Like I said, the Bettinardi day will be in June 25th. So just give an opportunity to actually hit some of those clubs and get a feel for what's out there on the market. So.
Well, if you're looking to update those Nikes, Mizuno makes a great product as well.
Yeah, I have our demo set should be here any day. He sent that out last week, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, like butter.
Yeah.
Notice that they're not bringing in Wilsons, so we don't have to worry about insulting Wilson again.
No.
No, I don't think we have any rules.
Oh, okay.
I have some. It's been. I guess you could say that was a challenge. We were, opening up new accounts and getting ourselves established in the shop here and bringing in some fresh new merchandise. But it's been fun. Meeting with the reps and learning more. We've got some new equipment on the way. I mean, you guys know how much golf took off last year, and everything is just taking a while to get in, but we're doing our best.
Joel, do you have a question?
Yeah, Lauren, what are some upcoming events? I know you mentioned some of the fitting days and stuff like that, but what are some upcoming big events going on at Sandy Pines so people can know and get them on their calendar?
Yeah, a lot of our events are already up on our website on the events tab. Really the biggest one that we host in the fall is our Bring Your Best. We're going to plan on, we're still going to do that. We're going to be hosting some high school, Lake Central events. We do have the boys regional, so those will be, I know people can't participate in those, but we're excited about that because that gets the younger generations, exposed to golf and exposed to Sandy Pines. And so we'll have, like I said, Lake Central in May. We'll have the boys regional in June. And then with our facility, it gets kind of tricky because our weddings are so popular here. So we have a handful of events, but we're really looking to host, more Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Bert Valenkamp puts on a huge 2-day event in May. That's probably our biggest. Last year he had Jim Cornelius in here from the Blackhawks full stays to open up with the national anthem. So we're looking forward to seeing him again this year as long as he doesn't have any conflicts. So.
Do you see more of your outings and stuff going to like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday type versus the weekends?
Yeah, that's what our plan is.
Okay.
So our weekends are going to be lots of open tee times for
Nice.
open golf, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when people want to golf anyways on the weekends, and we don't want to have to limit our weekend play. Not that we don't love having the outings as well and being a part of the community. It with the pavilion being booked for the weddings, it really works out well for everyone that way.
And then tee times, Lauren, are you guys completely on the website where you got to go make a
No,
tee
you
time?
can call. No,
Okay.
you can call the pro shop.
Okay.
Now the phone seems to be very busy, and so if we're not answering, it's probably because there's somebody already, they're already on the phone. So the best way is always check online at sandypinescc.com. Super simple. It books the tee time there. You can even create a profile. It'll save your information. You don't have to put it in every time. But yeah, calling the shop works as well.
What can we expect tee time intervals this year?
We're every 10 minutes.
Every 10?
Yeah, we're working, pretty hard with our starters and our rangers, bringing in. We've kind of brought in a mission statement this year to operate among the finest golf destinations in the United States, and that starts with, being greeted and treated with prompt, friendly service as soon as you step foot on Sandy Pines. So that starts with my bag drop. That starts with the starters, the rangers, and just being very informative and outgoing. And you can expect to have really good communication up when you get here.
So, real quick, lastly, Lauren, you kind of mentioned earlier about last year, golf took off. It was really popular, and you guys are kind of setting up for a big year this year. With COVID and everything, what do you kind of foresee for the 2021 season? We just heard the options about how to make a tee time, so obviously it sounds like it's going to be pretty busy down there. So I would probably suggest if you're planning on Sandy Pines, plan ahead early and get a book tee time early. But what else do you see in the future for this season?
Yeah, I think like you said, having a tea time is really important, and that like it helps everybody. The staff we don't like to tell people no, you can't play, but unfortunately, we might get in that situation. So booking that tea time is going to be important. We just want, things are changing just a little bit. Like I said, Andy and I, we've been here a while, but we're looking, to be more organized, to communicate better. So just being patient with us as we get the hang of this director of golf position, and we just want everybody to feel very welcome and comfortable when they have a fun, relaxing experience at Sandy Pines.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds fantastic. Can't wait for this weather to turn, for the good, for good for the summer and that, and get down there at Sandy Pines like everybody that we talked to here. I just want to say thank you again for coming out with us. Appreciate you giving us some of your time, and I'll let Joel, Michael, you got anything to add?
I don't have anything. I appreciate the time, Lauren. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks, Lauren.
No,
Appreciate
thanks
it.
for asking me. Yep, thank you
Yep,
guys.
Good luck.
Best of luck this year.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.